Hi, Silicon Valley. Do you ever think about what it means to live in Silicon Valley and that the price that we're paying, is it worth it? Oftentimes I think of that Run DMC song, Tricky, 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 when I'm thinking about what it's like to live here. Because on one hand, we get the best climate. We can be outdoors much of the year, and we're never going to be too hot or too cold. We also are surrounded by gorgeous geography. We're minutes from the beach, few hours from the mountains. We're an hour to a big city that has lots of cultural events for us to partake in. It's exciting. We're also in a place where people think big. It's dynamic. People have big ideas and they act on them. It's an exciting place to call home. On the other hand, we all know what it's like to spend an extra 2 hours of your long workday commuting. An hour there, an hour back. And it is soul-sucking when you've already got to put in a long workday. We also get crushed by our housing prices. A lot of people I know spend more than 1/3 of their monthly net income on their housing payment. And that really, really sucks the fun out of life. Also, we know what it's like to be pinged 24/7. Do you remember when that used to just happen to people who worked at startups? Now every company operates like that. That phone, ping, all day, all night. Even if we choose not to answer it, it kind of hijacks our mindset. As we're sitting down to dinner with our family and hear a ping, we think, uh-oh, what's that? What didn't I get done? What do I have to do? And now we're not participating fully in the conversation with our loved ones. And there is a toll on our relationships for that. So we have this complicated place that we call home. I love to think about a quote in one of my favorite business books called The Fish Philosophy, where the author says, if you want to change your culture, you have to change your conversations. I want to change the conversation we have at our workplaces. How can we alleviate some of this pressure on our people so that they aren't paying for this job with their physical wellness, with their relationships, with their spirit? It's important that those 3 parts of yourself are served in addition to your work self. We're going to have those conversations about how we can alleviate some of that pressure. But also, independently of that, I think we can't let our wellness be dictated on the whims of our management. So we have to take control of our wellness for ourselves. To do that, I think we need to take a look at a 7-day block of time and commit very specifically to how we're going to serve each one of our key areas of self. Our career self, for sure, kind of drives the whole game, doesn't it, around here? But we also have to make specific plans for when we're going to take care of our physical self. When are we going to go to bed so we get 8 hours of sleep? When are we going to schedule 3 to 4 workouts each week so that we move our body instead of sitting all day and night? When are we going to get groceries in so we can prepare healthy, nutritious food instead of grabbing on the go all the time? When are we going to connect with the people we claim to love? When are we going to shut that laptop lid and have real conversations or go out and do something fun? When are we, speaking of fun, when are we going to do something that serves our own spirit without serving anyone else at the same time? Something that lights us up from within where we get to say, yes, all that work, so I get to do this thing for me. It's important. I always think about that character that Clint Eastwood plays in, I don't know the movie, but he's out on the front lawn with a shotgun in his hand. He's like, get off my lawn. I think a lot about that guy because, let's face it, you don't wake up overnight and become that guy. It's a gradual denying of spirit so that you end up bitter, resentful of all the sacrifices you make. Well, that's preventable if every week we commit to doing something that makes us say yes. We take that good energy back to our relationships and treat our people better. We treat our bodies better when we've had some happiness or have some to look forward to. And we have a better attitude about all the work that needs to get done when we take care of our spirit as well. So I think by doing that, we become Grindproof. The Silicon Valley grind culture that's determined to keep us working 24/7 can be modified so that it doesn't get to us. I hope you'll join me on this mission to get Grindproof in 2020.